My child, stop scrolling for a moment and hear me. This message did not find you by accident. You have been carrying questions you do not always speak out loud. You smile in front of people, but deep inside there has been a battle. There have been moments when you wondered how much longer you could stay strong. There have been nights when your heart felt heavy and your mind refused to rest. You have prayed, waited, hoped, and sometimes cried in silence where no one could see. If you believe God is sending help into your life, right, Lord, I will hold on, but I am speaking to you today. Hold on a little longer. Do not close your heart now. Do not give up now, because I am sending help. Yes, my child, I see the pressure you have been under. I see the exhaustion you hide behind your daily routine. I see the disappointment that came when doors stayed closed and answers seemed delayed. I saw every moment you felt forgotten. I saw the times you questioned whether your prayers were reaching heaven. And today, I want you to know something that fear has been trying to steal from you. You are not abandoned. You are not fighting alone. You are not carrying this burden by yourself. I have been with you in every unseen battle. The enemy has been trying to convince you that nothing is changing, that your situation will stay the same forever, that the delay means denial. But do not believe that lie. What you call delay, I sometimes call preparation. What feels silent to you is often a season where I am arranging what your eyes cannot yet see. Listen carefully. I know waiting is difficult. I know uncertainty can feel heavy. I know you are tired of hearing "just be patient" when your heart has been stretched beyond comfort. But my child, do not confuse waiting with abandonment. I have never left you. Even in the moments when you felt alone, I was near. Even when you could not trace my hand was still protecting you. Even when your strength felt weak, my power was holding you together. Some of you listening to this have been praying about family. Others have been praying about finances, relationships, health, opportunities, or peace of mind. And because the answer has not arrived in the way you expected, discouragement tried to enter your spirit. If this message touched your heart, write "God is working for me." But I am asking you today, will you trust me a little longer? Will you keep believing when the outcome is not yet visible? Will you stand in faith while heaven continues working behind the scenes? Because I am not finished. There are things moving that you cannot see. There are conversations happening that you know nothing about. There are doors being prepared that have not yet opened. And there is help coming that you did not expect. The enemy wanted you to quit too early. He wanted your discouragement to become your decision. He wanted temporary pain to convince you of permanent defeat. But that is not your story. I did not bring you this far to leave you in confusion. I did not carry you through previous storms just to abandon you now. Think about everything you have already survived. There were seasons you thought would break you. There were moments when you believed you would never recover. Yet somehow you are still here. Not because you were strong alone, but because my hand carried you. You may not have noticed it then, but I was strengthening you through every battle. The pain did not destroy you. The disappointment did not finish you. The delay did not erase my promises. And what held you yesterday will hold you again today. My child, some help comes suddenly, some help comes quietly, and some help comes through people, opportunities, wisdom, protection, or divine timing. Do not limit the way I choose to move, because sometimes you pray for immediate rescue while I send lasting restoration. Sometimes you ask me to remove a battle while I prepare you to overcome it. And sometimes what you thought was rejection was actually my protection. Declare your faith today by writing, "I will not give EUP." You have cried over doors that I intentionally kept closed. You have mourned opportunities that would have wounded you. You have questioned detours that were saving you from greater pain. But one day you will look back and understand why I said no to certain things and wait to others. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. And your life is not ruined. Fear has been whispering lies to you. Fear says it is too late. Fear says nothing will improve. Fear says you are stuck. But I say something different. I say your story is still unfolding. I say your purpose is still alive. I say your future is not controlled by fear. And I say again, hold on a little longer, because I am sending help. You may feel surrounded by problems, but you are also surrounded by my presence. You may feel weak, but weakness is not the end of your story. Many times I do my deepest work in places where human strength reaches its limit. When your own power fades, my power becomes more visible. If you are waiting on God's timing, write, "Lord, I trust your plan." That is why you must guard your heart during this season. Do not let bitterness settle inside you. Do not let disappointment harden your spirit. Do not let hopelessness become your identity. Protect your faith. Protect your peace. Protect the voice inside you that still believes I can move mountains. Because the enemy often attacks hardest before breakthrough. And sometimes the pressure increases because you are closer than you realize. I know the waiting has been painful. I know you have wondered how much longer this chapter will last. But hear me clearly. Your waiting has not been wasted. There are lessons you learned in hidden places. There is strength growing inside you that comfort could never produce. There is wisdom forming in you, and there is a deeper dependence on me being built through this season. You wanted quick answers, but I wanted deep roots. You wanted instant change, but I was preparing lasting transformation, and what I build in patience often becomes stronger than what is rushed through emotion. So breathe, my child. Not because the battle is easy, but because I am still God in the middle of it. You do not need to understand every detail to trust me. You do not need to see the entire road to take the next faithful step. And you do not need perfect circumstances to remain connected to my peace. Something important is happening in your life right now, even if it feels hidden, even if it feels delayed, even if you cannot explain it. I am working, I am arranging, I am preparing, and I am sending help. So do not surrender to despair. Do not make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. Do not walk away from hope just because the answer has not arrived yet. Hold on a little longer. Write this in faith. My help, is coming in Jesus' name, because this story is not over. My child, I know there are moments when your faith feels tired. Not dead, not gone, just tired. And there is a difference. A tired heart can still believe. A weary soul can still hope. And even trembling faith still reaches me. Do not condemn yourself because you have struggled. Do not assume that your questions offend me. I know the weight you have carried. I know the emotional storms you have faced. I know how difficult it has been to stay hopeful while fighting battles you never expected. Some of you listening today have carried disappointment for so long that you no longer know what peace feels like. You learned how to function while hurting. You learned how to smile while carrying silent grief. You became strong because life demanded strength from you, not because the journey was easy. But I want to tell you something that your heart needs to hear. You do not always have to be strong by yourself. You do not have to carry everything alone. I never asked you to become your own savior. I asked you to trust me. And that trust becomes most powerful when you feel weakest. There are burdens you were never designed to carry without me. There are fears you keep replaying that were never meant to dominate your thoughts. There are responsibilities that have exhausted you because you have been trying to manage tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. If you refuse to let fear win, right, I chose faith over fear, but hear me today. Release what you cannot control. You have spent too much time rehearsing worst-case scenarios. Your mind has wandered through doors of fear, imagining outcomes that have not happened and may never happen. Anxiety has tried to convince you that preparation means worrying endlessly, but worry does not create solutions. Worry only steals peace. And fear is not the voice I am speaking over your life. I am calling you back into trust. I am calling you back into surrender, because there is a difference between responsibility and burden. Responsibility is doing your part. Burden is trying to carry what belongs to me. And many of you have been exhausted because you are carrying emotional weight that heaven never asked you to hold. You carry guilt over things I already forgave. You carry shame from wounds I am healing. You carry pressure to fix situations that are beyond your control. You carry responsibility for everyone else's happiness while forgetting your own soul needs rest. My child, I see this, and I am speaking gently but clearly. You must stop punishing yourself. You must stop believing that everything depends on you, because it does not. I am still God, and I am still moving. Some of you are waiting for help while secretly believing help will never come. You pray with your mouth, but fear keeps whispering opposite messages into your heart. Type this powerful declaration, GODNJSNs, Noe not T, forgotten ME. You say, Lord, I trust you, but inside you wonder, what if nothing changes? You say, Lord, I believe, but inside you ask, what if I am disappointed again? I understand those fears, but fear is a poor prophet. Fear predicts disasters. Fear magnifies darkness. Fear speaks with confidence while carrying no truth. And many times, fear becomes loud precisely because breakthrough is near. Do not let fear interpret your future. Let me speak. I know the betrayal you experienced. I know the prayer that seemed unanswered. I know the opportunity that disappeared. I know the relationship that broke your heart. I know the season that humbled you, and I know the private tears nobody witnessed. You may think heaven forgot those moments, but I did not. Not one tear escaped my attention. Not one prayer disappeared into silence. Not one wounded night was invisible to me. I was there, even when you questioned my presence, even when disappointment clouded your vision, even when you struggled to understand my timing. I remained near. I remained near. And now I want to show you something important. Sometimes help does not arrive in the form you expected. You expected instant answers, but I sent endurance. You expected escape, but I sent strength. You expected every obstacle to disappear, but I sent wisdom to navigate the obstacles. Do not overlook the ways I have already been helping you. You prayed for peace, and I kept your mind from collapsing. You prayed for strength, and somehow you kept moving. You prayed for protection, and there were dangers you never saw, because I removed them before they reached you. You prayed for provision, and though it was difficult, I continued sustaining you. Do not ignore quiet miracles simply because they were not dramatic. Not every miracle announces itself loudly. Some miracles arrive disguised as survival. If you are believing for breakthrough, healing, or restoration, write, Amen, my season is changing. Some miracles look like emotional healing. Some miracles look like wisdom, restraint, or unexpected courage. And some miracles are the doors I prevented you from entering. My child, there are things you still do not understand. There are delays that frustrated you. There are closed paths that confused you. There are people you lost that left painful questions. But understand this, I see beyond what you see. You view moments. I view the entire road. You see present discomfort. I see future protection. And because you cannot always see the whole picture, trust becomes necessary. This is why I am asking you not to rush ahead of me. You have felt pressure to force answers, pressure to make something happen, pressure to prove yourself, pressure to control timing, but forcing doors rarely creates peace, and rushing ahead of me often creates wounds you later regret. Be patient with the process. I know that word feels difficult. Patience can feel uncomfortable when your heart longs for change. But patience is not punishment. Patience is often preparation. There are blessings that require timing. There are assignments that require growth. And there are answers that arrive safest when your spirit is ready. Do not compare your life to others. During this season, comparison is quietly draining your peace. You see someone else's celebration and wonder why your own breakthrough seems delayed. You see their success and question your own worth. You see their visible blessings while forgetting that every life carries unseen battles. My child, comparison blinds you to what I am doing personally in your life. You are not competing for my love. Declare this over your life today. God is making a way for me. You are not competing for purpose. And you are not forgotten because someone else appears ahead. I write stories differently. Some people bloom early, others bloom deeply. Do not rush your becoming. What I am forming inside you matters. There are people around you who misunderstood your season. Some judged your silence. Some questioned your choices. Some disappeared when life became difficult. Their absence wounded you more than you expected. But hear me carefully. Not everyone who leaves is sent to destroy you. Sometimes separation creates clarity. Sometimes distance reveals truth. Sometimes loss uncovers where your trust was resting. You mourned people I was removing. You chased approval that could never heal you. You sought validation from hearts that were never designed to define your identity. But your value was never created by human opinion. Your identity does not rise or fall based on who stayed or who walked away. I know rejection hurt you. I know abandonment left scars. I know disappointment altered your confidence. But those experiences do not define your future. Do not let pain rewrite your identity. You are still chosen, still loved, still called, still valuable, and still deeply seen by me. The enemy tried to use heartbreak to convince you that you are difficult to love. He tried to use rejection to convince you that you are forgotten. He tried to use delay to convince you that your life is stuck. But those lies lose power when you remember who I am. I am not intimidated by your situation. I am not confused by your future, and I am not absent from your battle. I know you feel pressure to have everything figured out. You want certainty. You want guarantees. You want answers. But growth often happens in places where certainty is limited and faith becomes necessary. That does not mean I enjoy your struggle. It means struggle is not wasted when surrendered to me. My child, listen closely. There is something shifting. Not because circumstances suddenly became perfect, but because I am strengthening your spirit. The version of you entering this next season cannot think the same way, fear the same way, or remain trapped in the same emotional cycles. If you are holding on and trusting God through this season, right today, I receive God's help. I am teaching you to stand differently, to trust differently, to depend on me more deeply. And that process can feel uncomfortable, because transformation often feels unfamiliar before it feels beautiful. Some of you have been asking me, Lord, why has this taken so long? And I want to answer gently. Because I care about more than outcomes. I care about your heart. If I gave you everything immediately, you might gain blessings without maturity. You might receive opportunities without wisdom. You might enter doors unprepared to sustain what was given. So do not interpret preparation as punishment. Preparation is mercy. I am building things inside you that success alone could never produce. Humility, discernment, strength, compassion, dependence, and these qualities matter because what you carry into your next season will determine how you live there. There are hidden victories happening already. You do not speak about them often, but I see them. You have become more discerning. You notice unhealthy patterns more quickly. You recover from discouragement differently. You seek me more honestly. You are learning boundaries. You are learning surrender. And though progress feels slow to you, healing is still happening. Do not despise small progress. Do not dismiss quiet growth. A tree does not become strong overnight. Roots grow first, and roots matter because storms eventually come. I know you wanted faster movement, but deep roots survive seasons, shallow roots cannot. This is why you must guard your heart against cynicism. Cynicism feels protective, but it quietly hardens your spirit. It tells you not to hope, not to trust, not to expect good things. It disguises itself as wisdom while slowly draining joy. If you believe God is sending help into your life, write, Lord, I will pretend day, I will hold on. Do not surrender your tenderness. Do not let disappointment teach you to stop believing. Remain soft before me. Remain teachable. Remain hopeful. Because hope is not weakness. Hope is courage. It takes courage to believe again after disappointment. It takes courage to trust after betrayal. It takes courage to keep praying after delay. And I honor that courage inside you. My child, there are answers developing beyond your sight. There are doors opening beyond your awareness. There are people I am positioning. There are opportunities still forming. And there are burdens I am already beginning to lift. You may not see movement yet, but unseen movement is still movement. Seeds grow underground before they appear above the surface. And just because you cannot see growth does not mean growth is absent. I need you to remember this in moments when discouragement rises. Do not interpret silence as inactivity. Do not assume delay means defeat. Do not walk away from faith during unfinished chapters. Because I am still writing, and the enemy fears what happens when you realize that your story did not end where pain expected it to. There is more ahead, more healing, more clarity, more wisdom, more peace, and yes, more help. Help that strengthens, help that protects, help that restores, help that reminds you that you were never abandoned. So today, instead of surrendering to despair, choose to stay close to me. Talk to me honestly. Bring me your fears. Bring me your confusion. Bring me the questions you hide. I am not offended by your honesty. I already know your heart. And while you wait, do not isolate yourself emotionally. Do not disappear into hopelessness. Do not believe the lie that nobody understands your struggle. You need encouragement. You need wisdom. You need spiritual renewal. And I will provide what your soul needs step by step. If this message touched your heart, write God is working for me. The journey is not finished. The chapter is not closed. And what you see today is not the final picture. So if your heart feels tired, rest in me. If your mind feels overwhelmed, return to my peace. If your faith feels small, remember that even small faith still reaches heaven. And if you feel tempted to give up, hold on just a little longer. Because I am still moving. I am still protecting. I am still preparing. And I am still sending help. My child, there is something else I need you to understand. My child, there is something else I need you to understand. The battle around you is not only about circumstances, it is also about your focus. The enemy knows that if he cannot destroy your purpose, he will try to distract your spirit. If he cannot completely stop you, he will attempt to exhaust you. If he cannot take away my promises, he will try to make you doubt whether those promises were ever for you. Declare your faith today by writing, I will not give up. That is why your thoughts have felt crowded. That is why discouragement has tried to linger. That is why small problems sometimes feel larger than they truly are. Because unseen battles often begin in the mind before they appear anywhere else. And I want you to become aware of this, not fearful, aware. There is a difference. Fear says you are powerless. Awareness reminds you to stay spiritually awake. You have been fighting more than visible challenges. You have been fighting assumptions, fears, emotional wounds, and heavy thoughts that quietly drain your strength. Some days the battle was not even about what happened around you. It was about what happened inside you. The overthinking, the second guessing, the mental replaying of painful moments, the constant questioning, and because these struggles are invisible, you sometimes judge yourself harshly for them. But my child, I know the war inside your mind. I know the thoughts you do not say out loud. I know how exhausting it is when your spirit wants peace, but your thoughts keep racing. And this is why I am calling you into a deeper level of trust, because peace is not merely the absence of problems. Peace is my presence ruling your heart in the middle of uncertainty. Some of you have been waiting for external peace while neglecting inner peace. You tell yourself, once this problem ends, then I will rest. But life keeps presenting new challenges. If peace depends entirely on circumstances, it becomes fragile. I want to teach you something stronger. Peace that survives uncertainty. Peace that remains steady during waiting. Peace that is rooted in me instead of controlled by changing situations. You have lived too long with emotional alarms constantly sounding inside you. Always preparing for bad news, always expecting disappointment, always bracing for another wound. And I understand why. Life taught you caution, pain taught you hesitation, past experiences made your heart defensive. But hear me carefully, you cannot heal while living in constant emotional survival mode. Healing requires surrender. Healing requires trust. Healing requires allowing me into places you have guarded too tightly. If you are waiting on God's timing, write, Lord, I trust your plan. There are rooms in your heart you keep locked because you fear disappointment. You allow me into certain areas, but others remain guarded. Some wounds still feel too sensitive. Some fears still feel too personal. Some memories still carry emotional power over you, but I am gentle with wounded places. I do not force healing, I invite it. And today I am inviting you again. Bring me the places that still hurt. Bring me the memories you avoid. Bring me the disappointments you buried. You do not become stronger by pretending pain does not exist. You become fair by allowing me to touch what still hurts. My child, you have mistaken emotional numbness for strength. You learn to hide feelings, to suppress tears, to carry pain privately. And while privacy may protect you temporarily, isolation cannot heal you permanently. You were never created to carry silent suffering forever. There are some burdens that become lighter only when surrendered. I know trust feels difficult. I know vulnerability feels risky. But walls built for protection eventually become prisons. And I do not want you imprisoned by fear, bitterness, or emotional exhaustion. There are moments when you ask me why certain battles happened at all. Why betrayal occurred, why loss entered, why certain prayers took so long, why pain interrupted your plans. I understand those questions. And while I may not answer every detail immediately, I want you to know this: pain never has final authority over your story. Pain may shape seasons, but it does not own your destiny. The enemy wants pain to become your identity. He wants your wounds to define you. He wants your past to imprison your future. But I refuse to let pain write the final chapter. You are more than what hurt you, more than what disappointed you, more than what failed, more than what was lost. Do not reduce your identity to your hardest season. You are still becoming, still growing, still unfolding. And some of the most beautiful parts of your story have not happened yet. Write this in faith. My help, I.S. Coming in Jesus' name. My child, there are people listening right now who feel forgotten, not only by others, but sometimes even by me. You hesitate to admit it because you feel guilty for struggling. But honesty matters. There were moments you prayed and wondered whether heaven was silent. Moments you worshipped while secretly hurting. Moments you encouraged others while privately feeling empty. And I want you to hear me clearly. Your honesty does not offend me. Your weakness does not frighten me. And your struggle does not cancel my love for you. You do not need polished words to approach me. You do not need perfect faith. You do not need spiritual performance. I desire relationship, not performance. Some of you have been trying so hard to appear spiritually strong that you forgot intimacy with me was never about pretending. I already know your heart. I know when you are discouraged. I know when you feel distant. I know when your prayers feel heavy. And I would rather hear honest weakness than rehearsed perfection. Come to me honestly, not as someone performing faith, but as my child. My child, there is a temptation you must recognize during seasons of waiting. The temptation to settle, not because you stopped wanting better, but because disappointment made you tired. Sometimes people settle not from contentment, but from exhaustion. They lower expectations, compromise values, accept emotional starvation, remain in unhealthy patterns, and convince themselves this is simply how life will always be. But I did not create you for hopeless resignation. I created you for purpose. Do not settle for relationships that drain your soul. Do not settle for fear disguised as wisdom. Do not settle for constant self-rejection. Do not settle for spiritual distance, and do not settle for believing that your best days are behind you. If you refuse to let fear win, write, I choose faith over fear. That lie is not from me. There is still life ahead, still purpose, still growth, still restoration. The enemy wants you emotionally exhausted, because exhausted hearts often stop expecting good things. And when expectation dies, surrender to discouragement becomes easier. But I am breathing hope into you again, not shallow optimism, not denial. Real hope. Hope rooted in my character. Hope that says, I do not understand everything, but I still believe God is working. That hope matters. Protect it. Feed it. Do not allow constant negativity to consume your thinking. Be careful what voices you permit to shape your spirit. Not every loud voice speaks truth. Some voices feed fear. Some feed insecurity, some magnify hopelessness. And if you listen too long, confusion grows. You must become discerning. Ask yourself, Mekiende and Olala, does this voice bring peace or panic? Wisdom or fear? Faith or despair? Because not every voice deserves authority in your life. Some of you have allowed criticism to speak louder than my love. You remember harsh words more easily than truth. You replay rejection more than affirmation. And over time, you began speaking to yourself with cruelty. You call yourself weak, broken, behind, unworthy. But I do not speak to my children that way. Correction is different from condemnation. I may guide you, convict you, teach you, but I do not humiliate you. Condemnation drives you into shame. Conviction draws you toward freedom. Learn the difference. You have been too harsh with yourself, too impatient with your healing, too demanding toward your own heart. My child, healing is not always instant. Sometimes healing arrives layer by layer. Type this powerful declaration, I Yod, God has not forgotten me. And slow healing is still healing. Do not despise gradual restoration. The wound may not vanish overnight, but progress is still progress. You are not failing because recovery takes time. You are human, and I walk patiently with you. There are areas where I am restoring confidence you lost. Not pride, confidence. Confidence that you are still valuable, still capable, still worthy of love and purpose, because disappointment damaged how you see yourself. Failure altered your self-image, and criticism echoed longer than it should have. But I am rebuilding what fear tried to tear down. You are not too damaged for new beginnings. You are not too late for restoration. You are not too broken for purpose. And you are not disqualified because of difficult chapters. Look at your journey. You have survived things you once thought impossible. You endured seasons you never imagined facing. And though scars remain, you are still standing. Do not overlook that. Survival itself is testimony. And the strength I placed within you is greater than you realize. My child, there are blessings you seek that require emotional freedom to sustain. This is why I keep working beneath the surface, because I care not only about what you receive, relieve, but who you become while receiving it. If you are believing for breakthrough, healing, or restoration, write Amen, my season, I.S. Changing. A healed heart carries blessings differently than a wounded one. A peaceful spirit makes wiser decisions than an anxious one, and a secure identity resists temptations that insecurity welcomes. This is deeper than circumstances. I am shaping your foundation because foundations matter. Storms reveal foundations. Pressure reveals foundations. And I want your life built on something stronger than emotion or approval. Build your heart upon my truth, not public opinion, not fear, not comparison. My truth remains steady when everything else shifts. And my truth says, you are not abandoned, not forgotten, not forsaken. You belong to me. My child, there are seasons where progress feels invisible. You pray, you try, you heal, yet outwardly little seems different. And frustration whispers, nothing is changing, but invisible progress is still progress. Think about seeds again. No one celebrates roots because roots remain hidden. But roots matter. Without roots, growth collapses, and some of your deepest growth has been hidden. You are becoming more discerning, more prayerful, more aware, more emotionally honest. These changes matter. Do not rush past them. You keep asking when everything will finally make sense. Declare this over your life today. God, I am making a way for me. M.E. And I understand that desire. But clarity often arrives gradually, rarely all at once. I usually reveal enough for the next step, not the entire journey. Because faith grows step by step. And you are learning to trust me differently now, not merely when life feels easy, but also when answers remain incomplete. That kind of faith becomes resilient, and resilient faith carries strength. My child, do not fear this season. Do not hate it. Do not waste energy resenting every delay. There are treasures hidden here. Lessons, wisdom, spiritual maturity, a deeper awareness of my presence, and one day you will realize that certain seasons you resisted became seasons that transformed you most. I know you still have questions, and some answers will unfold later. But for now, remember this: you are not walking toward abandonment. You are walking through preparation. You are not moving toward ruin. You are moving toward revelation. And you are not alone, not for a single moment. I have walked beside you through every hidden valley, every fearful night, every painful disappointment, and I will continue walking with you. So stop measuring my faithfulness only through visible outcomes. Sometimes my greatest faithfulness appears in protection you never noticed. If you are holding on and trusting God through this season, right, I receive God's help in delays that preserved you, in doors that closed, in strength you did not know you possessed, and yes, in help that arrives exactly when you need it. Because I know timing better than fear does. And I know what your soul, the Pi-soul, requires. And I know what your soul requires. My child, the help I am sending is not merely about solving problems. It is also about restoring what discouragement tried to steal prayer. My child, the help I am sending is not merely about solving problems. It is also about restoring what discouragement tried to steal. Because some of you listening have not only battled difficult circumstances, you have battled loss of confidence, loss of joy, loss of expectation. You learned how to keep moving while carrying invisible heaviness inside your spirit. And I want to restore that, not just the situation, but you, because I care about your heart more deeply than you realize. You have spent so much time trying to survive that you forgot what it feels like to breathe without pressure. Some mornings you wake already carrying emotional weight. Some nights you lie down with thoughts still racing. And though people around you may not fully understand, I understand. If you believe God is sending help into your life, right, Lord, I will hold on. I know the hidden exhaustion. I know the emotional weariness. And I know the strength it took simply to keep going. Do not minimize your endurance. You survived seasons that could have destroyed your faith. You walked through disappointment and still kept seeking me. You faced confusion and still continued praying. That matters. I see what others overlook. The world celebrates visible victories, but I also honor quiet perseverance. I honor the prayer whispered through tears, the worship offered while hurting, the obedience chosen without applause. And many of your greatest acts of faith were invisible to everyone except me. My child, I need you to stop calling yourself weak because you became tired. Even strong people grow weary. Even faithful hearts struggle. Even those who trust me sometimes need rest. Weariness is not failure, and exhaustion does not mean you lack faith. You have been carrying more than people know. Some burdens came from responsibility. Others came from disappointment. And some came from wounds you never fully healed. But I am not exposing these things to shame you. I am revealing them because I want to heal what you have hidden. You cannot heal what you refuse to acknowledge. And some of you have become experts at pretending. Pretending you are fine. Pretending certain words no longer hurt. Pretending rejection did not affect you. Pretending fear no longer visits your thoughts. But my child, I am not asking you to pretend before me. I already know. And because I know, you can be honest. If this message touched your heart, write God is working for me. Tell me when you feel tired. Tell me when faith feels difficult. Tell me when disappointment feels heavy. I am not disappointed by your humanity. I created your heart. I understand its struggles. And I do not withdraw my love because you are still healing. Some of you fear that waiting has made you forgotten. You watch time pass and wonder whether your opportunity has disappeared. You fear you waited too long, prayed too long, struggled too long. But hear me carefully. Delay is not abandonment, and time does not weaken my ability to move. You think in deadlines. I work through purpose. You measure by calendars, I measure by readiness, and though waiting feels painful, it has not been meaningless. There are things I protected you from during delay, people you avoided, mistakes you escaped, lessons you needed, strength you developed. You wanted speed, but I was building stability, because what comes quickly is not always what lasts. And what lasts often requires preparation. My child, do not let impatience convince you to abandon what I am building. The enemy whispers, give up. If you are waiting on God's timing, write, Lord, I trust your plan. Stop expecting. Nothing will change. But those voices do not carry my truth. I am still moving, still arranging, still preparing. And what looks delayed to you may already be developing beyond your sight. Remember this, not every answered prayer arrives dramatically. Some answers unfold gradually, quietly, step by step. And because you expected sudden change, you sometimes overlook steady change. But steady change matters. Healing that grows slowly often grows deeply. And I want deep restoration in your life, not temporary relief. Real healing, real peace, real freedom. My child, I also want to warn you gently about something. Do not allow disappointment to make you suspicious of blessing. Sometimes after pain, people become afraid to hope again. They fear disappointment so much that they stop expecting anything good. They call it realism, but often it is wounded protection. If you refuse to let fear win, write, I choose faith over fear. I do not want fear protecting your heart. I want truth guarding it. And truth says this: your story still carries hope. Your future still carries possibility. Your life is not trapped inside this current season. There are chapters you have not lived yet. Joy you have not experienced yet. Healing you have not seen yet. And help you have not recognized yet. Some of that help will arrive through strength I place inside you. Some through wisdom, some through divine connections, and some through doors opening at the right moment. But do not obsess over how I will do it. Trust that I know how. Your responsibility is not controlling outcomes. Your responsibility is remaining close to me. Stay near my voice. Stay near my peace. Stay near my truth. Because fear grows loud when distance grows wide. And I want closeness with you during this season. Not perfection, closeness. So when your thoughts feel heavy, return to me. Willing tempais, when uncertainty rises, return to me. When disappointment whispers old lies, return to me. I am not far away. I am near. Closer than your fear. Closer than your confusion. Closer than your loneliness. And I am not watching your struggle from a distance. I am walking through it with you. So hold on, my child. Not because life is easy. Not because every answer has arrived, but because I am still faithful, still present, still working, and still sending help. And there is something important about this next season that you must understand. If you are holding on and trusting God through this season, write your Paunris in Sphere. Meitin Tendenwad. I receive God's help.